All the people down in Nintendoville liked Christmas a lot. But King Dedede, who lived not too far from Nintendoville, did not. That makes me so angry! I can't take this Christmas anymore! Even if they have to go and buy presents from a store. King Dedede hated Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Now don't ask me why, no one quite knows the reason. It could be perhaps that his shoes were too tight. It could be perhaps that his head wasn't screwed on just right. But I think that the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small. Waddle Dee, they're hanging their stockings! King Dedede said with a sneer. Tomorrow is Christmas! It's practically here! Then he growled with his mittened fingers nervously drumming. I must find some way to keep Christmas from coming! You know, Waddle Dee, for 30 plus years I've put up with it now. I must stop Christmas from coming! But how? But then he got an idea. A rotten idea. A festering, roadkill, rotten idea! I know what I'll do. I'll stop this foul day, and they can't celebrate Christmas if I steal it away. And thanks to this cardboard box, it'll make a great sled. And if I can't find a reindeer, I'll have you be one instead. But I need a Saint Nick suit, he said with a sigh. And where would I find that? Never mind. Let's make some kids cry.
You're a penguin, dee-dee-dee. You're a grumpy, grouchy guy. Your aggravating antics even sicken Sakurai, dee-dee-dee. The only game you deserve is on the Philips CDI. You're a mean king, dee-dee-dee. You've got tectines in your smile. You've got all the wrath of Ganondorf, but only half the style, dee-dee-dee. You'd even steal a painting of a seasick crocodile. I think I hate you. Dee-dee-dee. You pathetic, putrid punk. You're as rancid as a reed end in a landfill full of junk. Dee-dee-dee. You miserable inn boss, you make me sick. You can't even keep a pink puffball out of your hair. 3 words that describe you best would be stink, stank, stunk!
He took every present all throughout the night, and not a single soul was awake to put up a fight. Then King Dedede spotted a Nintendo Wii just for show, and he thought to himself, "This Wii must go!" But before he could snatch it and steal all the stuff, in came Kirby Loo Hoo, just a pink ball of puff. The puffball stared at the king and said,
Santa Claus, why? Why are you taking our Christmas Wii? Why?
But you know, King Dedede was so smart and so slick. He thought up of a lie, and he thought of it quick. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I'm not stealing my sweet little Kirby. You don't have to worry. I'm borrowing this Wii. I'll take it up to my workshop, my friend. I'll fix it up there, and I'll bring it back here in the end. and his fib fooled the child as he patted his head. Then he gave Kirby a power drink and sent him to bed. As he went back to his work of stealing the Wii, he grabbed it, stuffed it, and went towards Waddle Dee. I feel like we have completed our stealing for tonight, and let's head back home. As he drove out of sight, as he headed home, he thought of a new plan. He would dump all the toys for Christmas to end. When he got to Porch Cliff, as the sun began to rise, he said, "I can't wait to see tears in their eyes. Wah, 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 wah." King Dedede was about to send all the presents in the air when a voice from behind him said,
Stop it right there!
"Huh?" It was Kirby Loo Hoo, decked in an archery suit.
Get those presents back or I'll fight you, you brute!
In that moment, King Dedede clearly said to the Who, "If it's a fight you want, then it's a fight we'll do. Brawl." Yeah! The match was so close, they thought they had tied, when all of a sudden, they heard something from the other side. It was the people of Nintendoville, celebrating Christmas Day. Even without any presents, there was no dismay. And King Dedede stood there, with his penguin feet below, and he thought to himself, how could it be so? It came without ribbons. It came without trees. It came without power-ups, switch games, and Wiis. For there he stood, and puzzled till he was even sore. Then the king thought of something he hadn't before. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means something a bit more. And what happened then? Well, in Nintendoville they say that King Dedede's small heart grew 3 sizes that day. He thought about the trouble, saw he was the cause. He said, "I'm sorry, Kirby!" And he was met with applause. So Dedede, Waddle Dee, and Kirby jumped in the sleigh and returned all the presents on Christmas Day. And before the king felt like he had nothing at all, King Dedede and Waddle Dee themselves joined the bride!